In the case of the video above, they were fortunate enough, or not, to have a real otherworldly creature respond to their callings and catch it on tape. Will this be enough evidence for those who still believe there are no ghosts watching us silently from the other side? This situation is given in the closed-down Holmesburg prison, a famous place for having cases of biological and medical testing being done on inmates without the needed legal authorization. It was also one of the prisons in the country with the highest number of raped inmates in the history of the U.S. It was open from the 1800s and remained that way until 1995. Both program hosts had near-death experiences and claimed that made them closer to the open portals around the world that lead to the other reality, the one where spirits inhabit. The incredible thing about the video is just how frightened Chad Lindberg is when he hears the inmate's voice as a response. The paranormal portals face the host with their own demons, and they really believe there's another dimension. For Chad, everything started in 1983 when he almost got killed and was rescued in the hospital. For his co-host and author John Tenney, the portals opened for him after being declared officially dead in 1988. The team is completed by the third hunter. That's the one in charge of creating the new state-of-the-art equipment that will help the co-host find the ghost and capture their activity. The series airs through Destination America and shows the boldness these guys have to get inside a closed prison where so many atrocities were committed. Picture it for a minute. A completely closed-doors environment full of empty cells in the dark where these fellows call for the appearance of old-time felons who might have been severely abused and killed. It's so brave that it is crazy. Chad's reaction is by no means exaggerated. The screaming and the standing up is completely expected in such a situation. The question remains if the series tampered the footage and the sounds are added afterwards. If that is the case, then Chad is a very good actor because the expression on his face is completely natural and seems real. He incorporates and starts aiming all over with his lantern, trying to catch the source of the voice with absolutely no good results. What would you do if you were in his shoes? Would you go to a closed prison to see a paranormal activity? Would you stalk ghosts around you and put it down on tape? Yes, I know, me neither. Number 3. Ghosts don't get relaxed with TV. This is another surveillance camera video in which an angry ghost turns the TV on, but can't seem to dial in its favorite program, and that makes it go mad. The whole scene is filmed inside a closed-down Egyptian pharmacy at 3 a.m. in 2014, and while it got viral and generated a lot of controversy over the Middle East, it was never authenticated or refuted. At the beginning, it seems like the wee hours of December the 13th, 2014 are going to be just as quiet and simple as any other day in the year. But suddenly, the TV starts going in and out, making noises and showing white lines in the screen. Suddenly, a single plastic chair is lifted in the air and then hit against the floor, as if someone was complaining about something. The TV starts going on and off faster, and the chair continues to move more than it did in the beginning. At this point in the video, almost an hour went by, which shows that it is sped up. Finally, before going into camera 1, the second surveillance camera, a bottle that was on the table falls to the floor and crashes on the ground. When the video shows the second camera in the pharmacy, the one closest to the door, some strange footprints that can belong to anything but human show on the glass counters, while a very low, monster-like guttural noise is being heard and the camera goes off. The video starts at 3:21 in the morning and ends almost an hour and a half later at 4:39. What would you do if you came to work the next day and found that video checking the security cameras? Would you stick around or run in tears? I guess most of us would call for our moms. 2. Stop playing jokes. Who's moving the glass? What do you mean nobody? It was Christmas time in Brazil, and live television was giving the usual scheduled programs. Everything was fine until one of the presenters noticed a glass of water that was in front of him moving to the side on its own. He looks at his partner and says in Spanish,